For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to beautiful Blues Stadium. There are no fountains here in Kansas City for Negro League Baseball 1943. This is Sticky Bleachers, and I am Cory.
Hi, I'm Bob. Great to be traveling back in time here today.
Yes, fantastic. We are honoring those who played before the days of integration when the game was not open to all, and already the Cleveland Buckeyes, Thad Christopher, goes down. So one out quickly here for Satchel Paige, pitcher for the Kansas City Monarchs, Bob.
Satchel Paige doesn't waste any time, and he's going to call for this fly ball here, and that's quick 2 outs there for Cleveland, so good start for Kansas City.
Yep, happy to do that. That was Billy Horn up second. This is Sam Jethro, switch hitter.
Yes.
And already, just like that, we are
Just
through.
like that.
1, 2, 3, Satchel Paige works him in order, and it's onto the home side. It is William Hoskins for the hometown Monarchs. Lines out, and we got 4 pitches, 4 outs almost, Bob.
Absolutely, that was a wicked curve there by Smith, and Smith coming in with a high ERA, but a very effective pitcher here.
Yes, that is Felix Smith.
Yes, Felix has that devastating 86-mile-an-hour slider, and of course can really pump it in there with the 99-plus fastball.
Yeah, right on the corner, that outside corner to the righty there. That is just devastating, Bob. And just like that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 going on to the second inning already. Satchel Paige back to work quickly.
Yeah, Satchel Paige got a high ERA this year, and that's a seeing line ground ball there, and that's going to be our first base hit of the game, and looks like he's going for 3, Cory.
Yes, that is Howard Cleveland batting cleanup. Yes, Howard Cleveland playing for the Cleveland Buckeyes, born in West Palm Beach, Florida, Bob. Floridian.
Interesting. It'd only been better if he was born in Cleveland.
Yeah, and here's Archie Ware. He was also a Floridian, born in Greenville, Florida, 1918. Archie Ware, but he's going to drive that run in on the sacrifice ground out, Bob.
And riddle me this up to bat now, and hopefully we have 1-0 Cleveland over Kansas City already.
That is Marshall Riddle, Bob, for playing for the Cleveland Buckeyes, and he's got a base hit all the way to the wall. He's going for 2. Is he going to round second and go for third? Looks like he is. He's going, and he's going to slide in.
Well, if you're a Kansas City fan, you got to be worried about your second baseman play. That's those are 2 outs that they should have had. So
Absolutely.
Satchel Paige throwing extra pitches here.
Yep, and this is Johnny Hundley here. He get it in. No, it's a line out, but safely back is Riddle there to third.
Almost
2 down
doubled
now. Yeah.
Satchel throwing the ball hard today.
Yes, Parnell Woods, born in Birmingham, and he's got a base hit. That's going to drive in that run. It is 2-0 up early here. So Satchel in trouble after a very efficient first inning. He's got a couple of runs in.
It seems like some Cleveland faithful have traveled for this game. Some uproarious applause there when they scored their 2 runs.
You're right, you are, Bob. This is the pitcher, Felix Smith, and he is getting a base hit, and he's going to get extra bases because that gets by the left fielder and all the way to the wall. So second and third, Bob, top of the order coming back up with Thad Christopher.
Yeah, making just wrong moves off the bat there. And that's a long, deep drive. That's going to go into the right field stands for a 3-run home run.
Wow, Thad Christopher driving the pitcher in on a 3-run homer, Bob. You never want that to happen in the second inning.
Yep, Satchel Paige is pissed. So you can see he's kind of chewing out his teammates down there a little bit, and rightfully so.
Yeah, now Satchel Paige looks to be more of a finesse pitcher in this iteration, Bob, than his opponent Felix Smith, who seems to be just kind of pounding him in there on the corners.
Yeah, you can see a couple balls in the dirt, but Satchel Paige, one of the best pitchers in the league, and can definitely paint the corners with the best of them.
Absolutely, and he's got that beautiful wind-up motion, and finally he works out of it, but he does give up a 5 spot here in the top of the second inning. Let's see if they can pick it back up. This is Barney Serrell, born in Bayou, Natchez, Louisiana, Bob, 1920.
It's a beautiful, beautiful part of the country.
It certainly is, and he's going to fly out unceremoniously, so the Monarchs here, their troubles continue on offense and on defense.
But that's going to get through for the first base hit of the day for Kansas City. Nice little seeing eye single there.
That was Bill Williams, native of Henderson, Texas.
Oh, yes.
And this is Newt Allen, no relation to Newt Gingrich, I believe. He's an oldster here in the league in 1943, born in 1903 in Austin, Texas. So he's towards the tail end of his career here this year.
Absolutely.
And here is Kansas City Monarchs legend Buck O'Neil, Bob.
Buck O'Neil. Can't beat Buck O'Neil.
Yes, the face of the league for a long time.
Yeah, just fouled there. It was a good contact there, but up the middle, and that's going to go through. Let's see if they send the runners home. It looks like they will, as that's going to roll all the way to the fence.
Are they going to send home 2? No,
It looks like
will
they're going
not.
to hold him up.
Yep.
I question that call, but you know you're down by 4 now, and with 1 out in the inning, probably safe to keep him there.
I would
Don't wanna
agree
make
there.
a-
I would agree there, Bob. Yeah, let's see if this liner can get anywhere. No, it cannot get down. He's going to
And
tag
now
up.
he's going to go. And he's gunned down from the relay to end the inning.
Yeah, Newt Allen. Now they hit the cutoff man. If they had not hit the cutoff man, he would have gotten in. But yeah, they had that well set up defensively, Bob.
That was the rare left field double play there. So
yeah, that's right. The 9-6-2 double play,
Exactly.
or 7-6-2. I'm sorry.
And here we have, is that Cleveland back up to bat again?
Yes, that is Howard Cleveland playing for Cleveland, and he's going to fly out there harmlessly to right. So 1 down. This is Archie Ware again.
Archie Ware.
Archie Ware. Paige staying in the game, and
Oh!
it's an error on second, and Ware will make it safely to first. Ooh, that's not what they need, Bob.
And you can definitely hear from the crowd, they're booing that second baseman down
Can
there.
they double him
and should have gone to second first.
No, yeah.
Instead, they went to first, and they are suffering from that.
Right you are, Bob. That sounds like the beginning of a Who's on First sketch. They should have gone to second first, but
Who's
they went
on
to first. They went
Who's
to
on
first before they went to second first, before they went to third.
They should have gone to third.
Now, here is pitcher to pitcher here. This is the first time we've seen Satchel Paige at the bat, right-hander here.
Yep. Satchel Paige is no slump with the bat, and he puts a nice drive into this one, but it's taken care of by the left fielder. So, put a nice drive in that. Looking to get 1 back from that previous inning.
Yeah, right you are, Bob. He almost got a hold of enough of that one. As it was, though, it's just kind of a loud out. And this is Hoskins. William Hoskins back to the top of the order. Gets a nice little single there into left field. Let's see if they get a little rally going. Here's Sewell. That one's going to be long and foul.
Going to reach the seats. It looks like a small child caught that ball, so glad to see he's out having fun at the ballpark today.
Absolutely here. 1943, what else are you going to do?
Yeah, Cracker Jacks and some soda pop.
Absolutely, Bob. It's a great time here at the ball game today.
Oh, and Brown with a nice base hit there. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Let's see if they hold him up at third or if they send him. Looks like they're going to hold him up there. So they, again, here in the Negro Leagues, we have the coaches coaching from the bench.
Yes, that's right. That was Willard Brown back there, but this was Barney Serrell, and now we're up to Bill Williams working through the order very quickly.
It's a foul ball, and we're going to have to look at the replay on that one, but it looks like it just barely was foul there.
Yeah, bases
but a
juiced.
long,
This
deep
one's
drive.
long and deep. Is this going to be a granny, Bob?
Oh, it's a grand slam home run. Just cleared the fence, and this crowd is electrified.
Wow, Bill Williams from Henderson, Texas. Born in 1913 and playing here today with a beautiful grand salami, and it's a game again, Bob.
It's a game again. Henderson, Texas, home of the 72-ounce steak, all you can eat. Finish it, and it's free.
I love it, and here once again is Monarchs legend Buck O'Neil. This is going to harmlessly land foul. Looks like just into the seats there, Bob. Maybe the same youngster that you saw before catch that ball.
Absolutely, and you see Buck O'Neil hustling even on a foul ball, so he's rounding first. He's doing it again there, so consummate hustler.
Yes, of course, in real life, Buck O'Neil was the face and spokesman of the Negro Leagues until his death quite recently. And surprisingly recently, Buck O'Neil lived to a very ripe old age, but was a spokesperson, helped to establish the Negro Leagues Museum in Kansas City, right here where we are near Blues Stadium.
Beautiful Kansas City.
Yes, it certainly is.
Home of the second best barbecue, third best, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, that's going to be fighting words
throw
if you start
barbs.
talking about barbecue legends, and I'm sure a lot of these gentlemen from the southern U.S. have their own opinions about where the best barbecue is, Bob.
Yep, absolutely. I'll go to barbecue wars. I'll do the BBQ wars any day.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'd be happy to taste that.
Personally, I like Carolina.
Parnell Woods gets a double there, and Felix Smith, again, the pitcher up, and he hits a soft little liner that he's going to get out on. And this is Thad Christopher back at the top of the order for the Buckeyes. He's out at first, got the force out, but smartly advancing is Parnell Woods, Bob.
Very heads-up base running there by Woods, and we'll see as it's a lazy little flop, the fly ball there, and that's going to take us into the bottom of the fourth. So exciting, high-scoring game so far here, Cory.
I like that new baseball word, Bob. A flop. We call
flop,
that
yes.
a fly ball that doesn't get on the infield. We call that.
Well, they also
flop.
have a fliner. It's a fly ball liner.
Looks like we have a pinch hitter coming in. This is Bill Sims coming
Bill
in
Sims.
for the Monarchs.
Going the other way. Nice little slap base hit there. Let's see if he can get Oh, he's going to pull in there with a double.
Yeah, he's safely in a second. So wise substitution there. They got him in the pinch hitter just enough to get that nice one. So we'll have to make that in. Bill Sims.
Yeah, they must saw something out there. I don't believe that was an injury. Oh, and that's going to get through.
That may have been Satchel Paige taking a seat. We'll have to see if he comes out to pitch on this one. William Hoskins back to the top of the order. Does knock that one in and gets the second himself, Bob. So it might be an early day for Paige.
Yeah, that's a bit surprising. Looked like he did settle in after that rough second inning there, which definitely I don't think was his fault. Oh, but that's going to get through.
Yeah, maybe that was an offensive substitution, knowing that they were going to be in a shootout here. But as we say that,
perhaps
we've got another base hit, another R.B.I. extra bases, Bob.
Yep, and the Monarchs are starting to pour it on now.
Yeah, after falling behind early, they are just crushing them now. And here's another one. So it's 9-5, and the inning continues. The carousel keeps going around. Here is Barney Serrell, Bob.
Well, when you're in this situation, you want to just keep the line moving. So you don't want to be the guy that makes that second out.
Yep, there we go. And now it's Felix Smith who is in trouble and trying to he's trying to paint it, Bob. He's trying to get chintzy with it.
And I question his maneuver when the ball's hit. He's covering home plate, and there's no one in scoring position yet. So it's a questionable move there by Felix, but he gets the second out of the inning here.
Yes, but oh, and a little tag out there. Maybe that hit the batter. But as it is, 10 minutes of real time into this game, and they are bringing in a relief pitcher. This is Booker McDaniels.
Not to be confused with Booger McDaniels, his cousin.
Yes, Booker McDaniels, born in 1913 in Arkansas. I think the first Arkansan we've seen today, and he's working pretty efficiently here. 2 up, 2 down. Arkansan. Thank you, Bob.
Yes, absolutely. They get very upset when you don't pronounce that correctly.
Here's Archie Ware with nobody on and 2 down.
Oh.
He's got a long, high one, but it's going to get well into the seats on that side. They've seen a lot of action there in that right-hand stance, Bob.
Yeah, they got their money's worth, and that's a huge drive there. Let's see if that can clear the fence. Oh, just off the top of the fence. And sliding in there safely is Booker for the double.
Wow, just a couple of inches away from a homer there was Archie Ware. Marshall Riddle grounds out harmlessly. So they do escape damage, and, they're bringing in a reliever here.
It's a solid move, yeah. Solid move. So we're going to see a new pitcher for both teams.
Bill Jefferson coming in for the Cleveland Buckeyes. So neither pitcher looks to be on the hook for the win, Bob.
I believe Satchel Paige might still be on the hook for the win there. I think he was in there when they scored their runs,
that's right you are, Bob. Right you are. I don't know if he would qualify. We'll have to check with our statisticians on that.
Exactly. I don't know if he made it through the 4th inning, so he might not actually be qualified for the win there.
Well, we'll have to check again. Like I said, that's a poorly timed error.
Botch double play. He had an easy can of corn there, Cory.
Yeah, that's right. That could have been an easy DP ball, but as it is, it's 1 out and trouble coming up.
I got to throw that sinker is Jeffries there, and he's getting those ground balls, but they're just not turning them into outs. So this is the problem you have with ground ball pitchers.
Now they left Booker McDaniels, the pitcher, in there who does come up with a base hit. They left the relief pitcher in to get that base hit, Bob, and it's paying off for him. As now it's 5-10 and looking to score one more, 5-11.
Old school baseball, pitchers can hit.
Yeah, that's right. Booker McDaniels can swing that bat, and now it's Herb Sewell up after William Hoskins.
Tried to double him up there at third, but base runner smartly gets back in time. So, and a laser foul ball caught for the last out of the inning, and that's going to take us to the top of the 6th, Cory.
Heads up play to get the glove out on that one, Bob.
I know. Well, I think the glove found him.
Yes. It's one of those balls. You put the glove up in desperation to save yourself, and you end up making a nice defensive play.
That's that old Sandlot scene there, where you just put the ball up and the ball will find the mitt.
Right you are, Bob. I think we're still about 40 or 50 years from inventing the word web gem, but I think we may have seen an early prototype.
That was a radio gem there.
That was a radio gem. I like it.
And you see that ball knuckling off the bat there. It's very tough for the right fielder, but that's a quick 3 up, 3 down there for Cleveland. So.
Yes, and that was the pitcher, Bill Jefferson. So they left him into bat, and he comes back out to work. So they're clearly letting their middle relievers get the long game in, Bob.
Yes, absolutely. And, at this kind of game where you got a high-scoring affair, you got to get the most out of your relievers as much as possible. So
right, that's true. Benches are quite short here compared to modern day.
Absolutely. But another quick out there, and looks like Kansas City's lost a little steam. Oh, but as I say that, the shortstop misses the play.
Newt Allen gets one through all the way to the wall. Let's see, he's going to go for 3. That's a risky play. It's going to be close.
It's going to be close, and he nailed him. Left fielder, just with a cannon.
Nice outfield assist there.
Second of the game, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. That left fielder is really putting some mustard on the ball tonight. So I'm thinking that the Monarchs are going to learn not to challenge that left field's arm.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I think I was some mustard and relish on that one there.
That's a tasty combo. Thad Christopher, speaking of tasty combos, gets a base hit and an error in the outfield to help him get safely to second. That was a close play that he would be comfortable with, Bob.
Yep, a lot of defensive miscues out there for both teams, so definitely leading to this 11-5 affair.
You're right, you are, Bob. This is Billy Horn, native of New Orleans. Bob, up second in the order after Thad Christopher. A little flop, I think you called it. That's a flop?
Yep, a little bit. New Orleans, home of many, many stray dogs. Definitely a wonderful city.
Also some nice
and
barbecue
stray
down
cats.
there, I've been told.
I believe so.
Meanwhile, we have another extra base hit, another R.B.I. extra base hit, Bob.
I forget the name of the cake that they eat during Mardi Gras, but it is a sugary concoction. Oh, and a quick trying to get the double play at home, but the run does come in. Cleveland puts 2 on the board here.
I believe you're thinking of King Cake, Bob. It has a baby
King
baked
Cake.
into it.
That is
Has
true.
a little toy baby. Going into the bottom of the 7th, home team Monarchs are up 11-7 after the stretch. Let's see if they can stretch that lead.
Yes. I'd hate to see somebody eat too much king cake and have to throw it up. That'd be very bad.
Yeah, so Buck O'Neill grounds out to lead off, and this is Hank Thompson, 8th in the order. And he's down 0-2 quickly. So let's see if Bill Jefferson can work his way quickly through this inning. That one's going to get down, though.
Gonna fall right in front of the left fielder there. Should have dove for that one, Cory. Sometimes you just gotta lay it all out on the line there.
Yeah, I agree, Bob. The risk is you're giving up maybe one base.
Yes.
In return, but just like that, Bob.
That was so quick, you had to see it twice.
Yes, unfortunately, we are still in the days before instant replay, so that that little double play from second to short is not going to be
That's a sky-high
again.
pop fly there.
Is that a flop or is that a pop?
That's a fly ball there, Cory.
All right,
It's towering. We'll call that a skyscraper.
All right, we'll go with that. Here's Johnny Hundley. He's got a nice one, solidly
He
hit.
put a charge into that one. Off the top of the wall. I thought that one was gone off the bat there, Cory.
I did too, Bob, and I think Johnny Hundley did too. He maybe could have turned that one into 3, but as it was, that left fielder with the cannon of an arm almost gets him at second again.
He's juking and jiving there at second base. He's trying to distract the pitcher there a little bit.
Yep, this one's a third. They're just going to get him at first. Oh, and they're going to bring in a pinch
specialist
hitter.
Here.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and it turns out it works for him, and the center fielder broke the other way. Huge defensive mislapse there.
Not what I would have done, Bob. I believe that's...
I would have run towards the ball.
Yes, I believe that's Quincy Smith, if I have that correct in my lineup card here.
That was a nice play there by the shortstop there to end the inning. And now we're going to get Bremer in there for Kansas City. Cleveland doing their best to try to keep this thing interesting. Bottom of the 8th. Let's see if Cleveland can put some points on the board.
Yes, let's see if we can make that happen here, Bob.
And that's a long, deep drive. That's going to reach the seats, everybody.
Ooh.
Home run.
Nice.
So Kansas City doing all they can to put some distance between them and Cleveland. Not like there isn't distance already.
Yes, that pitcher, Gene Bremer, native of New Orleans also, born in 1916, was Gene Bremer, bringing him in here, seeing if they can keep this close, but KC is extending the lead. That one's just fair, I believe, Bob.
Rode the line there on that one. I think that ball's covered in chalk now.
Yep, and they're not going to switch in a new one.
No, of course. This is the...
Yeah, maybe Bremer can take advantage of that chalk and dirt on the ball here, put a little something extra on it.
Oh, and they got him in a rundown, and that's what you do. You run right towards the bag, so.
Yeah, that was a heads-up play. Here's Bill Williams. They're going home again? No. Foul ball.
Foul ball. So, dead ball. You got to make the play, though, and got runners on the corners with 1 out, 2 strikes. Just a devastating pitch there by Bremer.
Yeah, Monarchs probably lucky as they were going for home. It looked like he had him dead to rights. If that ball had not gone foul, he would have been out.
Yeah, definitely can't send him on an infield hit.
Yeah, not with the score it is. And this is, Bob, a what?
That's a skyscraper. I'll call it. It's a mini skyscraper. But
Okay,
skyscraper nonetheless.
Okay, let's see if Buck O'Neil, the
That's a
hero of
flop.
the Monarchs, can do it. Oh, he flops out again. I think he
That's
flopped
a
out
flop.
earlier in the game.
Buck O'Neil, no flop though.
Yeah, well, the Monarchs with just one inning to go here. Let's see if they can hold on to a 5-run lead here.
In this game, who knows?
You're right.
Cleveland's put up 5 before, so
You're right,
but
Bob.
2 strikes quickly.
Pitcher Jack Matchett comes in for the Monarchs to see if he can close things out on this 5-run lead.
Oh, quickly 2 outs. It's interesting we haven't had any strikeouts in this game, so teams making contact early on, and no walks as well. So good control pitching.
Yeah, especially given the starters in this game. Surprised to see them exit as early as they did, and to see as many runs cross the plate as we've seen, Bob.
And as I say, there was no walks. He quickly brings the hitter to a 3-0 count, but he swipes it through the other side. Split the defense there, Cory.
Yeah, it was a nice swing on 3-0. Normally you'd put the bat on your shoulder after that, but he puts it out, and that's going to do it. So
That's going to do it.
rounds
Quickly
out
out
to end the
in
game. Yeah.
Monarchs with an impressive 13-8 win over Cleveland. And look at that. We got the newspaper headlines already. And an impressive game, Cory. What'd you see?
I had a great time here in Kansas City today. I have to tell you, I was surprised to see Satchel Paige not make it out of the 4th inning, but I was very happy to see his teammates pick him up, put him on their backs. I believe that they held the lead all the way after his departure. We will have to check and see if he qualifies for that official win, but it was a real team victory, I would say, for the Monarchs. But not to disparage what the Cleveland Buckeyes here, traveling all the way overnight on a bus to get here today in Kansas City to play this what is kind of a grueling season here. Great effort by them. A lot of exciting plays on both sides, Bob.
Absolutely. Cleveland put that 5 spot up early on to knock Paige out of the game, and but Kansas City came right back with 5 in the bottom of the 3rd as well, and just kept pouring it on, scoring 3 in the 4th and 2 in the 5th. So excellent team effort by both teams, and Kansas City just came out on top today. So I love this article, though. If you get a chance to read this article, blah, 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 blah.
Well, careful, Bob. If you say too much, we're going to get hit with content ID warnings on that copyrighted content. So you better watch what you're saying, Bob. So this is just one of the videos in a series of videos that we are doing about the Negro Leagues, honoring those who played in the time before integration, before the game was available to all. And this is made possible by a few people. One of them is Baron von Lector, the author of this patch for R.B.I. Baseball. Visit his website at baronroms.wordpress.com. Also, we have to have shout-outs to the Negro Leagues Museum and their website. Do visit their informative materials there. And if you happen to be in Kansas City, where Blues Stadium used to be here, where we presented our game to you today, do stop by and learn a little bit more about the history of the players who played before the days of integration, and also our good friends over at Baseball Reference, who, when I typed in 1943 Kansas City Monarchs, they had everything we needed right there. Bob.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
It's excellent
Thank
stuff.
you guys very much for all the content, and thank you guys very much for watching. We are Sticky Bleachers. You guys can find us on Twitter, YouTube, all over the internet. I believe we're on Google as well, right, Cory?
I think we're on Google. If you find something, if you Google us, I think you can find it. I don't know if we're going to have much content on Google+, but click on that Monarchs Wins banner to subscribe on this YouTube video. I'll make sure to put the annotation there because I just really like that. Monarchs Wins. And I think that's where we're going to leave it for this week. I am Cory signing off.
I'm Bob. We'll see you guys soon.